Zoom Friday call-in. So it's got the title here and everything. So I just refreshed YouTube.
Yeah,
waiting for AstroWorld TV.
Says 7:10 p.m.
Yeah.
Well, it says 8:10.
Oh, it's live.
Yeah, 8:10.
Are
We're live now?
Yep.
Mine says 7:10 because I'm in Central.
We're live. I see it. Yeah.
We're here.
Mine says 7:10 because I'm in Central.
We're live. I see it. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So whoever's got their
Got it.
their
That was all
Google
me.
Chrome or something. Okay. Okay. Cool.
Now
I
we're
think
good.
we're on. We're here. We made
We're
it.
live.
And we have one person watching. That's me.
That's it.
No, I'm watching too. I'm watching too. So I can watch the chat.
Exactly.
Right. And I think that I don't know what we fixed because I went into the Zoom and I started it. And so when you hit on the bottom, right, when you go into more and you go into live stream,
Yep.
and then you go, it's not right now, it says stop live stream, but don't hit it. But you go into live stream and then you hit custom when it's there.
Yeah.
That should open up a web browser.
Yeah, it does. And then I enter in that stuff and I enter in the information you gave me. But when I stopped the live stream and I went back to try to re-enter it, it just directly went to the live stream again. It didn't it didn't allow me to change.
No, maybe we gotta
Hey.
Speaking of
we gotta do a couple of test shows, maybe.
Yeah, I think we'll have to. We have to figure that piece out. Yeah.
Once I'm done moving.
Yeah.
It's invisible, Scott.
How soon are you moving, Dan?
Well, we closed on the
week.
house. Which camera am I looking at? This one. We closed on the house yesterday.
Yeah. Yep.
And so construction starts on Tuesday I'm doing the whole AstroWorld kind of basement. It's gonna be all AstroWorld. So we'll have studio, we'll have packing, and we'll have storage. So that'll be done.
Nice.
Okay.
And then
studio will be nice, huh?
well, the studio is probably going to be smaller than this room.
Yeah, but it's
But
dedicated.
it's only for the studio.
Yeah, it's dedicated.
Yeah.
So I don't have a big desk. I don't have the storage. I don't have washing machines. I don't have 3 computers. I don't have the closet of death. I don't have all this. I don't have 3 telescopes and a French horn. I mean,
What the hell will you do without the closet of death?
oh no, the closet of death is coming.
He's got that whole basement.
horn,
The closet of death is going to be even bigger.
Yeah.
I wasn't kidding about the French horn, by the way. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot more. So the basement is kind of cool. So the right side is just one. So you got the basement, and then you got the And if I can't read, I really shouldn't be doing this with my arm. But
yeah, man.
The stairwell comes down in the middle of the basement, right? So basically, the basement is split into 2 sides.
Yeah. Okay.
So the right side has one big room.
Okay.
That's going to be all the storage area.
Okay.
Then the left side, it's almost the same size, but there's like a retaining wall kind of in the middle. So it's really 2 different rooms there. So one room is going to be for the studio and the other room is just going to be for distribution.
That'll be nice.
Okay.
And then,
cool.
then there's the boiler room, which runs the entire length of the house. Right? But in there, it's about 8 feet by probably about 30.
How's the house?
What?
How's the house?
House in 1968.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it.
So, but it was all redone. The roof is brand new.
Yeah.
The kitchen was redone. I mean, everything was redone. They changed one of the bedrooms upstairs into a walk-in closet. So, by the way, on Wednesday, I know we have Charlie Bracken coming on Wednesday. I don't know if I'm going to make it. I think I got construction going on all night.
And you gonna not be here when Charlie's coming on?
I might have to be here on the phone.
Oh my Lord!
Cause I got people in there all night. I got my friends coming in to help me with the network that night.
Yeah.
So, and Verizon's coming in on that Wednesday too. So it's gonna be a big day. I'm gonna try and make it somehow, some way. I might have to do it on the phone, but we
Okay.
might do it from the new house. So if I
Okay.
even have internet, I don't even know if I'll have internet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, if you try to do it from the new house, because you think that you got all this stuff going on. I'm like, oh, but yeah, Charlie's coming, man. Don't
Yeah,
ditch out. Don't ditch out on
I'll
Charlie.
make it.
Don't ditch out on
I know I'll
Charlie,
make
dude.
it. I'll make it. I gotta make it.
Yes, you gotta make it. You gotta make it, man. You gotta make it. Don't leave me hanging here.
So I gotta leave by 6:30 then,
Okay.
because it's an hour away from my house.
What's up, gentlemen?
Hello,
You
Dave.
don't
Super
look happy,
Dave.
brother.
Hello, how are you?
Dog
Hey,
drama. Dog
Uh-oh.
drama. Dog
Oh,
drama.
Oh, God.
Hey,
The
Joe.
little one fell off his ramp, and Sherry had to take him to the vet. So I went over to the vet when I
man.
left the shop. He's
Oh, my
fine.
God.
He's just a drama queen. I was like, did he land on his head?
Is he bleeding?
I mean, he's 15 years old. He's an old little
Yeah.
crotchety little asshole.
I can't keep one for over 10 years.
They get that way when they get old. They get a little
Oh
Yeah,
my
they do.
God!
They
Especially
do.
when they're the small variety. And
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Well, mine is I got a Havanese poodle. You know, Astra. She's like 14 pounds.
my other one's right here. Here's my other one. Come here, Liberty.
I can't see. You got the background going.
Yeah,
You got your
let
tulip-
me
you got your
turn-
It's like a
tulip-
nebula.
Yeah, you got your tulip background going.
Come
You
here,
got
Liberty. Come
You
here.
got a nebula dog.
Yeah, you got a
Hey,
nebula
hold on.
dog. Hey, he's in the nebula.
No, he's
Put him in
being
a
shy.
spacesuit.
Yeah,
He's being camera shy.
yeah, you got to turn off your background. You got to turn off your background because your
You
You see the
background's
dog.
showing
You
the
can't see the
nebula.
dog. The dog's too far away.
He
Yeah,
just
the dude-
ran. He just ran away. He's
Yeah,
shy.
the dog. Yeah, yeah. Your dog's like 27 million light years away.
Yeah.
Hey,
So,
Joe.
yeah, so I
Scott's
had a
coming on.
little focusing problem over in Starfield.
Oh dear,
Uh-oh.
Starfront. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Nothing bad. It's just some slippage, I think, in one of the bushings.
Okay.
With the sesto sense. So I think it just from the temperature swings back and forth, I think maybe one of the bushings, one of the grub screws kind of got moved. And plus this all happened right when they were focusing my guide scope. All of a sudden my focuser started going out, like dragging. So I told them to check it out. So they're gonna check that out tonight.
That'll be 50. That'll be
that'll
50
cost
bucks.
you $50.
Yeah,
$50 an hour, but they're billing it in quarter increments, so it could cost me as low as $12.50. So,
Okay.
so
Hey, Tarek, how's it going?
Oh, quarter increments, huh?
yeah, they're doing
That's cool.
because people were getting annoyed that they were getting charged $50 for like take the
2
lens.
seconds. Yeah,
Yeah.
Take the lens cap
Flip
off.
a switch.
Yeah,
Well, that makes sense. I mean, that's kind of ridiculous. If you're going to just take a cap off, it costs you $50. So
Yeah.
Hell. I'd leave the cap off. I'll take flats.
Mm.
There you go.
I came home. I pulled the covers off mine, so I'm turning everything on right now, hoping to
Nice.
get something.
Hey, Joe, got a question for you about your observatory there you got in your background. How tall are your walls? How tall are the walls?
8 feet.
8 feet. So,
Hey, Norm,
Hey,
they're
Joe.
8.
They're 8 foot. Yeah.
Yeah, they're 8 foot.
so how high are your piers? To peek over that.
Well,
And-
I can actually park all those telescopes.
Sideways.
No,
Oh no.
At Meridian. I mean, at the North Star.
at the north, and the roof doesn't hit them.
Oh, that's
So
that's
why-
good.
Those
That's
piers
why-
are like 30 something, 38, something 40, something like that tall.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're that's one of the main reasons why when I shoot, and logistically everybody should shoot 30 to 30.
Mhm.
And so if I'm shooting 30 to 30, I don't have any issues whatsoever. Like
Yeah.
right now, what was it, Norm? 3-4 nights ago, we shot Atlas,
Yeah.
and basically it was in the image is in the. Let me see if I can. Atlas was basically right above this tree here.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and that was at around, what was it, around 9 o'clock, right, Norm?
Yeah, it was 9
9
15.
o'clock.
It's
You know, I got it. I was happy with it, and I said, okay,
and it was low. It was
very low.
Yeah, very low. He got it till it disappeared behind the trees and roof.
Yeah,
Okay.
Back,
but if you look at this scope
Mm-hmm.
right here,
Yeah.
that's the Meade 14.
Yep. Yep.
That's sitting on a 48-inch steel pier with a pier tech on top of that steel pier.
Oh,
Go to the other-
the
go to the other
telescopic,
telescope.
the telescopic one. The
Oh, it's
telescopic
this
pier?
one. I'm sorry, it's this one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
That one we lay on its side.
yeah, it's
Oh yeah,
telescopic.
that's the telescopic one. Yeah, that's the pier tech one.
That'll go up. That'll go up another 28 inches
Yeah.
above the roof line.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be an issue. I never use that scope. Bob usually uses it because he likes to do planetary.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he uses it. And but I mean, I thought it was going to be an issue of how tall everything was, and we are going to get swaying, and never happened.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
Bob did a gorgeous Omega Centauri on that, sticking
Yeah.
up in there.
But
Nice.
I wanted to tell you, Eric, like a dumb butt that I am, I went and did a Windows update on
Yeah.
on my
Oh, don't do the
Takahashi.
Windows update.
Did a Windows update, and you wouldn't believe what it did to me. It completely erased all my settings in SkyX.
Are you kidding
how
me?
did it do that?
Are you kidding me?
I was
There's been a lot of issues with that new update. That a lot of people have been having issues that COM ports were missing.
yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
You know, so many different things. Windows.
That's why I shut the freaking updates off when it
I
comes
Well,
to
mine
my
off
mail
too.
Look.
list.
Yeah, mine are off.
It's been blinking at me for about I don't know
I
how.
don't care.
long. I said, I might as well just do it.
Eventually,
They
it'll
blink all
force.
year.
Eventually,
And-
it'll force it. So
And then thank God, like SkyX, I could set up SkyX with my eyes closed. That's not an
Okay.
that's not an issue. It
Okay.
took me about a half hour to get everything back in and this and that. The worst part about it is last night, 2 nights ago, I spent the better part of an hour and a half doing a 200-point T-point run.
Oh, so you had to run through your T-point run again?
Yes, I didn't have
Yeah.
to do a polar alignment, but I
Mhm.
did have to do my T-point run.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
because that takes a while.
you'll find out, Eric, with SkyX, it's depending on the updates, you'll
Mhm.
lose a few settings sometimes on these updates in the SkyX for whatever reason, you know.
Okay. Okay.
And just keep that in mind when something's not functioning right. Go look
Yeah.
at your settings, make sure something didn't change. You know.
Okay.
A friend of mine always said, if it's working, why are you updating?
Yeah, that's exactly right. I haven't
Yeah,
updated
exactly.
SkyX in a while.
And I'm like, I don't know why I didn't pay attention.
Yeah. Because I know when I'm still waiting for, I talked to software to young lady at the front desk at Software Bisque, and she went back talking to the assembly guys. Mine is still maybe the first, maybe the next or second to next in the queue because they've been doing a lot of 6,000 upgrades. They said they had quite a few ahead of me that they were doing a bunch of the MKS 6,000 upgrades on. So,
And once again, 5,000 works.
yeah,
I got a
Why am I
nice
going to
5,000.
spend? I don't even know.
Yeah.
I think it's what 16 or 1,800 to
yeah,
to
something like
upgrade?
that. Yeah,
Right?
yeah, it's
I'm
almost $2,000.
I got, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4 Paramounts there. How
Uh-huh.
much is that going to cost me? Forget it.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh-huh.
forget about it.
Forget about it.
My 5,000
Now-
works just fine. So,
yeah. Now, one thing is that I've been scoping out, and I'm still planning, to build my roll off, but I'm thinking I'm going to do my roll off similar, like backyard observatory, because and do maybe a 14 by 14 with because I've got trees in the north,
Right.
so I'm going to roll the roof off north south instead of east
Okay.
west, and then look at doing the hinged south wall that'll drop that I can bring that down so I can get more of the southern horizon, and maybe do 6 foot walls right?
Right.
Now I will say this, and I know every once in a while we talk about this. This is what I use Chat GPT or Gemini or anything like that. If I've got questions on astrophotography or building up my, specking out my, future observatory, asking it, hey, I've got this pier, I've got a pier here, I got a pier here, I got this mount, I've got a Edge 11 here and something here. And I want to set it up as far as an observatory and get, spacing correct. That's pretty impressive when I can put my entire image train, I can throw in and say, yeah, I've got dew shields and all of this, and it can basically calculate, all right, that I need a 30-inch radius and I need a clearance of about about a foot of clearance or from wall to wall, so I don't bump into the walls and stuff like that, things like that. I appreciate, AI helping me calculate that stuff so I don't have to, because I suck at math, even though I'm an IT tech.
That happens sometimes, right?
Yeah, it does, right? And so, but using Chat GPT to enter in that type of stuff, it's pretty helpful, and I explained to him, and it even told me, it was like, hey, yeah, the observatory you want to use, you want to have one that's sliding north and set up in an east-west, set your piers up east and west. And if you want to, you can stagger them too. And it was telling me, stagger them, and all of that stuff, and have a 30-inch radius around.
Little different configurations, yeah.
One thing, Eric, one thing you have to think about.
Yeah.
The future. Okay. Yep. You're going to have to think about the future, because I know you're saying 36-inch. Maybe that's just a number you're throwing out. But these back two, okay, the one all the way in the corner has a 16-inch, okay, with a 130 on the side of it, okay, and then there's an 80 millimeter on top of the 130. Then right in the middle is a plane wave 17-inch. We had to allow for a 6-foot radius.
And really?
We have a 6-foot radius. When we're swinging, you're talking about maybe 8 inches that the weights or the telescope will miss each other.
Wow. Ooh, yeah, so, that's tight.
But I'm just saying to you, for what you have now,
that is tight.
36 inches. 36 inches may be okay for the setup you have now, but you got to think about the future. Okay.
True.
Are you gonna maybe get a 14-inch or get whatever? And that's the one thing. I mean, if we would have went with smaller setups, we probably could have put 8, maybe 10 piers in there. We could.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's the only thing. If you're planning, you need to think. Okay, don't think what you have now, because you know what. We always want something bigger, something whatever, and then you got to have an issue.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true.
It's like what what you tell when your people that are just getting into astrophotography, right? Or what's your end game, right? What's your end game? What if you had the capability of taking a picture of anything you ever wanted? What would it be? And then you take that answer, and then you buy the equipment around that answer.
Well, or you move to a southern location.
Yeah. So, but but like people keep call me all the time and say, I want to take a picture of Jupiter, I want to take a picture of the Andromeda Galaxy, and I want to get planetary nebulas.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
I say, sure, no problem. You need 3 different telescopes.
You need this scope, yeah.
You need 3 different cameras.
Yep.
Not necessarily. With Hyperstar, you can do it with 1 scope.
Yeah, but this is a brand new. You really want to teach a brand new somebody Hyperstar?
Well, no, but
I wouldn't teach a brand new anybody a Schmidt Cassegrain. let alone a hyperstar.
True.
Yeah.
You know,
Unless it's just for visual. And they want to
No,
look
this
at
is-
pla-
this
and they
is-
want to
this-
look at planets.
no,
But they
this
want
is
to take pictures.
photography. Yeah, no, this is photography. This is the one. If it was just visual, and I'm gonna, I'm going to grow into astrophotography, then a Schmidt would probably be more versatile to do that. But it's also one of the most difficult ones to kind of get a hold of too.
As
in my
far as
opinion.
astrophotography,
Yeah. Everybody should start with a little refractor. If I had my,
Those scopes, the two scopes over here, are sitting on their side. They're homed, ready for a run, imaging run. That's what that picture is of. That's why they're pointing in that direction.
Yeah, the southwest.
Yeah.
How big is that, Joe?
I think it's total with the observation room back there where you see the window. I think it's 60 by 20, is it?
That's about right. Yeah.
60 by 20.
Yeah. That's about right.
And that observatory was built by the company that you just mentioned, Eric.
Backyard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't even know if they're in business anymore.
No,
Backyard Astro, no.
they're still in business. Backyard observatories, they're still in business. But I know what the gentleman who his wife had made an announcement that he had a stroke, but they're
Okay.
still selling, plans and parts and other things. But as far as building the observatories themselves, that's kind of on hold.
They got some nice little buildings. I mean, for plans,
Oh,
Yeah,
they do.
yeah. Because I bought a pair. I bought Wayne's plans for his roll off, and I've
Fair
also
enough.
had Backyard Observatory, their plans. But for what I want to do and just how my, the layout of that I want, and having, basically all of the tallest trees are all facing north.
Who's
thinking
the
the best thing-
Amish company that does the
Stoltz,
who is that?
Stovis,
Something like
Stoltzfus,
Stovis?
yeah, that
Stoltzfus?
sounds right.
Yeah, or Stoltzfus. Yeah,
Okay.
I've engaged with them as well. But again, me thinking, that I want to do, I'm thinking for me, it's probably going to be best to do east-west configuration for my peers and to push the roof widthwise to the north, right? And then be able to build out a southern wall that I can hinge and I can drop it down a couple feet so I can get more of the southern sky, because that's my best
Yeah,
sky right now.
that's where
north
everything's
sky.
the lowest too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so that's where, that's why I'm thinking of the backyard observatory type, because I bought the 11.5 by 11.5, I think it's the CJE plans, but I may expand it to like either 14 by 14 or 15 by 15.
Yeah, but I would guess as long as you have your piers tall enough,
Mm-hmm.
you really shouldn't have to hinge your wall.
Well, maybe not, because I'm looking at just doing 6-foot walls. And I'm thinking 6 foot, and then I'll have, 6-foot walls. That's tall enough for me. I'm 5'10", 5'11". So I'll put a door there. I'll be able to clear it and stuff like that. So I don't care about it. If anybody else has to duck in low to get into it. But as long as I can get into it comfortably, that's all that matters.
Get my
So-
hands on that every night.
Yep.
Yep, we got a new joiner, Ross. What's going on?
Ross, all right.
Ross.
What's up, Ross?
Everything that should be.
Good answer.
What's up, Mr. Ross?
Not a whole lot. Trying to stay out of trouble.
All right.
Why?
Waiting
Yeah.
for some clear
Boring.
skies to solar.
Yeah. Boring.
That's no fun.
So I'm thinking about doing some things as far as the Patreon is concerned.
Okay.
I'm thinking about lowering the prices quite a bit.
Right.
For certain things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I want to make some of the data a little bit more accessible to
Okay.
people
Sure.
and still be able to pay off the pier.
Sure.
So, you know, I'm thinking about changing that a little bit. You know, I'm thinking about trying to get more people to come on, and at the price that we're doing, people are probably like, "What the hell are these guys talking about?" So, you know, we could also do like extra stuff for add a buy a cup of coffee and stuff like that. But I think that you know, there's certain data will, you know, we could get out there a little bit better to get some more people to be involved. I think
Yeah.
it's a thought. I don't know.
I'll tell you, that data is fun to play with.
Well, Norm will find out tonight.
Yep.
He just got access about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. I
He's
want
been
to.
asking for
I want
3
to do.
months.
I want to do that wide field crescent that you were playing with that night. So
Yeah. Well, yeah, I want to see somebody mess around with that flying dragon because I'm coming up on 100 hours.
I've already done it.
Really?
Mine looks
Yeah.
just
Wow.
like yours.
Is
I've
it,
got.
I'm
is
coming
it
up on 100.
zipped yet?
What is that?
Is it zipped?
Well, what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna do it a different way. I'm gonna calibrate them all
Mm-hmm.
and just make the masters
That's a good
available.
idea. Yeah.
That's a good
Make it-
idea.
That's a
Yeah.
good idea, yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll calibrate because it's just too much BS there. Just
Yeah.
send out the calibrated images
Yeah.
once the project is done, and
Smart
That's
move.
a good way to do it. Yeah.
Smart move.
you know, so you don't have to download, you know, 900 files.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. No, and I think a lot of people, and I think folks will appreciate the fact that you do something like that. All you need to do is download
Mhm.
3 to
3 or 4
7,
data,
3
yeah.
or 4,
Yep.
3 or 4,
And you get
sets,
the
and you're done.
master, you get all the masters up to 7 masters.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Exactly.
be done
I
with
think
it.
I think that's a good play, man. I
That's
think that's a good
brilliant.
I
play.
want to
Brilliant.
combine that with the data I got.
Say again there, Tom.
I want to combine that with the data that I got.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got like 12 hours of dragon. It turned out really sharp, I thought. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
But it also brings up the question, you know, okay, you're thinking about getting closer, you're getting close to 100 hours. When does it honestly get to the point where you have
I don't know.
diminishing returns?
I don't have the answer.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Somebody's in focus.
Somebody's in
think,
focus.
I
Yeah.
would think for the
Wilfredo.
dragon, you know, it's my like 12 or 13, whatever hours I got looks pretty
Mhm.
spectacular.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's just HA. All you're doing is
Right.
refining detail, maybe, you know,
Well,
at that
you know
point.
what though? It isn't, because if you take a look, there is some there is some O3, there's a lot of S2, but that kind of gets melded into
HA.
Right.
melded
Yeah.
into the NHA because they're so close on the spectrum, so it doesn't really hit you that much. But there is some O3 in there.
Is it right in the tips of the wings?
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah.
So I said, I want to get that. I like that.
Okay.
So,
Well, in that
and
case,
then I got RGB for the stars,
For the
because
stars.
no
That's what I
matter
did.
how good the SETI Astro script is, the MB to RGB star script, it's not as good as
You can't beat true color. Yeah.
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 That's what I got RGBs for mine.
But it
Yeah,
don't take that
really
long either
good.
way. It doesn't take that long either way. At least get the stars. What?
Wow.
A couple hours?
As long as you have
If
clear
that.
skies.
If that. Yeah. If you got some clear skies.
I do.
If
I do
I'm only
15
doing-
minutes of color.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See, it doesn't take
I don't even need to do that in Border One. I could probably do a half an hour per channel. And be done.
How
Yeah.
long you taking exposures for that, Norm? 30 seconds?
Yeah, 30 seconds, and I do 15 minutes for each filter. That 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I mean,
just for stars. That's fine.
I guess that's fine, but you know, if you're dealing with a full moon or something, I don't know. It's just kind of a pain.
Well, that's when if you can, avoid,
But
just
even
plan out
if you're
avoiding
dealing
it
with the
there.
full moon, though, right? Even if who cares? You're doing stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're just,
exactly.
you're just
It's
using
true.
it for the color. You're not using anything else but the stars.
But
Yeah.
stars. Yeah.
That-
You got a point. You got
Background's
a
going to
point.
be black anyway.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you're taking all the stars out. You're not worried about gradient. You're not worried about anything. You're not going
That's
to
true.
diminish
Yeah, I
You got
guess
a
so.
point.
You know,
got a
so
point.
it's now if this was an RGB like a Galaxy that I was
That would be
doing,
different.
That's
then
different.
you got problems. You
Yeah,
know what
that's
I mean?
different.
Yeah. But if
Yeah.
you're just using it for the star color, who cares? It's like doing a globular cluster. Who cares? The
Yeah.
moon,
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
True
Nope.
Yeah.
planetary. I don't care if the moon's out.
Yeah, that's what I settled in here. I've done a bunch of them with the RGB stars. I can get 15
Oh
minutes
boy,
each
that doesn't
filter.
sound good.
Gives me really good star color. You know.
I gotta go. I forgot. I gotta go plug in my.
You see
That's it.
something here, and you're like, "Oh snap! There's something I got to go plug into my
Goddamn
imaging train
focus
that I
is not
Yeah,
forgot."
I'll show you. Hold on, hold on.
And,
I'll show you what I gotta go plug in.
Rookie.
Uh-huh.
As soon as I eject it from this computer,
Uh-huh.
there we go. I gotta go plug in my
You should never admit
my
that.
SSDs.
Yeah, that helps. That does help, you know.
You don't need it.
You
It's
don't need to
fine.
save that
You
data.
don't need to say, yeah, exactly. You don't need to say nothing. You're fine. It's fine.
Yeah, wake up in
Hey,
the morning with nothing.
Dan,
Yeah.
is Skywatcher doing a promo right now on some of their telescopes?
Mount
Well,
sale.
They're
Like
doing a mount sale.
Yeah, like a mount sale. Yeah, mount sale. Not on the scope, but they're mount sale.
Yeah, mount
Okay.
sale. So the EQ, the new AL EQ is on sale. The HEQ5 is on sale. A couple other ones. I forget which
The
other
waves
ones.
are on sale.
What's what?
I think
The
they're all on
waves.
sale.
The wave
Is it all of them?
I think it's all of them.
You think it's all of them? I
Yeah.
don't. Even the EQ8.
Yep.
Yeah, the EQ8's on sale.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. I'll get the email up. I'm a little slow on that take.
No, a little slow.
Yeah, I know.
No, not you.
I'm a little slow on the take because of what's been going on in my life.
Yeah. No, I know, bro.
Let's see.
Oh, they're all just like we aren't here. Let's all just leave. Wait, whoa. You guys aren't going anywhere. Nice. The chat is something, and live speaking is something else.
Collecting some data.
I know.
now,
It's
Dave?
like
It's not about collecting. I'm just trying to get it set up, and I see this warning on my thing, and I'm like, oh, I know what that's for.
Whoa.
I'm setting up my sequence. I'm going to do Pickering's triangle with
So
the carbon star.
Let's see. The ALQ, the EQ AL is on sale. The GTI, the EQ5, the HEQ mount, the wave. Looks like the EQ8, the HEQ6. A lot of them are on sale.
oh, sorry, Jose. I'm building a small observatory as well, so we're trying to figure out the rooftop. Is there a benefit from rolling east-west instead of north-south? Well,
Well, you got to think that everything up there moves east to west.
Yes, and most of your prominent targets are usually south. So you want your best skies are south. So
That.
Hey, there it goes.
Like I said, for me, and it also where's your primary obstructions, in your area, you have to maybe take that into an account too, because like I said, all of my obstructions, basically the trees, are all facing north. It's all northbound. So for me, it's a lot easier to push my roof towards north because I've got the trees there anyway, so I've got to shoot at 30, 35 degrees anyway. So I think it really depends on, in my opinion, where you're at as far as what obstructions are there, and where you think your best targets are, as far as how you want to have your where you want your roof to roll. So I mean, you guys jump in and let me, give me your thoughts, but that's me. Oh, nice. It's recording again.
Good job, dude.
Well, it's about time.
Wait. Well, you know what? It was already. You know what? I'm not admin. You are, Dan. You're the one who started it.
Oh,
I'm not admin anymore. Yeah. So.
Oh well. So much for being in IT.
Yeah. But yeah, you have to think about where your majority, where your best guys are, and roll the roof away from that area so you can get the best guys you can. Let's see. Let's take a look at see if there's any other questions. Richard was asking, Joe, where are you?
I live in New Jersey, North Jersey. The observatory is in Mountain Home, Texas, right near Kerrville.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, if you were watching at the beginning, I'm pretty sure he's in his living room.
Yeah. Yeah, he's chilling out in the living room.
Yep.
It's actually my office, but that's okay.
Okay.
Different.
I was outside, and I don't know, the weather was beautiful, but with that humidity, it gets chilly. I said, yeah, I'm coming inside. That's it.
Oh, come on. It's not-
Yeah, Joe.
Otherwise, I'd be out there with a hoodie. I
Yeah.
go out there with a hoodie, and then Norm starts making fun of me. What do you have a hoodie for? Be a man.
It was 90 degrees here today.
Lucky
Yeah,
you.
me and Joe and Bob, we probably chat every night, so a little bit on Teams, and it'd be like, Joe, how cold is it there? Oh, it's like 71, and he'll have his freaking hoodie up and zipped all up. Like, come on, dude.
Don't be judging me.
Yeah.
So us Southern boys have a lot of names for jokes.
Richard, trust me, when we start imaging, it gets so dark up there. Of course, we turn all the lights off.
Oh, it's
It
crazy
gets
dark.
so dark up there that you put your hand in front of your face and you can't even see your hand. That's how dark.
That's dark. That's dark.
I was down there during the eclipse, and me and Bob were sitting there in the observatory. We opened the roof and was drinking a beer, and you could see the coat hanger naked eye.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's something.
Yeah.
Matter of
hey,
fact,
Greg.
I can sit here in New Jersey and I can tell you, I can look up and I can tell you what stars, what this and that, because there's so few of them that you can see.
Yep.
Mhm.
You go to there at the observatory, right? You go out to the observatory, you look up, and the only reason you know which way is north is because that's where the scopes are parked. Otherwise, you wouldn't even know where north is.
No.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
crazy.
like, like there's a billion stars, and I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, there's amazing skies down there.
Yeah, it's a login. Yep, on every other Friday, like the second and fourth Friday, Greg, we've decided to do these live Zoom sessions. The links, because we've had spammers and people drop it in, we've put it into the Discord channel. So you've got to be a member of our Discord channel if for those who aren't.
Greg Myers should be.
Yeah, Greg, he definitely should.
He
Yeah,
is.
he definitely is. He definitely is. But I'm just saying, for everybody else, if you want to be a part of the the fun and hanging out with us and chatting astronomy and astrophotography, you got to join our Discord channel to get the link.
The last time we put the Zoom link in the
Yeah.
in the chat, we got some lovely porno going on.
Don't.
Yeah. It was scary. I'm like, where's this coming from?
Dave, you've been putting some good stuff up.
Don't give him a big head.
That crescent came out pretty good.
I really did, yeah.
Boy, the O3 signal on that was unbelievable, man.
Yep.
That carbon star is awesome.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
I'm doing a Pickering's Triangle with it tonight, so
Nice.
I just started that. I got to figure out something to do with the 81, the GT81.
Mm-hmm.
I did the Lion. I've got a bunch of data on the Lion.
How did it fit? How did it fit?
It fit perfect. It fit fine with the APS-C.
Yeah,
it fit fine. But I haven't put it together yet. I've stacked it and calibrated and everything. I just haven't had a chance to mess with it.
What camera you have on that 81?
The 26M, the 571 mono.
Greg, the link is in the general discussions channel.
Which, for that scope, it's a little undersampled, but it, with dithering and everything, it still does a good job.
I've been working on that pop bubble, and of course, all I've had a chance to get's been HA.
Oh, you're like that's the balloon or whatever,
Yeah.
or the
Yeah,
onion,
Bob.
or they call
Pop
it, or the
balloon or whatever you call it. Yeah.
Pop balloon, yeah.
Yeah.
The
uh,
That's real
CTB1.
good
Yeah,
HA.
CDB1, yeah.
Let me
The
show it
first,
to
the onion, right?
Yep, the onion or pop balloon or the garlic, whatever
Yeah.
flavor you want to call it.
Yeah, whatever they
whatever
want
day
to
of the
call
week
it.
it is.
But
that's
I thought I'd
that's
shoot a little 03 on that tonight. And
Mhm.
I'm going to shoot the iris area.
Okay.
Yeah.
well, the moon's still a little too bright, and I just don't want to do
Yeah.
broadband.
Yeah. Well, I've got that, that RGB
Oh,
Altair filter on my little 51.
does it work pretty good with
Oh,
the
hell yeah. That's one of the best filters I ever bought.
for like light pollution and stuff?
Oh yeah. Yeah. And
That's good to know.
I'm Bortle 4,
Mm-hmm.
and of
Well,
course,
but screw you, I'm Bortle 7.
yeah, well, you got more toys than I do.
I don't have a Teleview.
Sounds like you need to move, Dave.
By the way,
I did. I went from my 8 to the 6. I gotta do the Sunday if it's decent out. I'll do a sky quality meter check and see what it really is. If I'm there and see what it really see if it's real. I think it's a high 6 probably, not really. I think it's just barely a 6, but we'll see. We'll see. I want to see what it really is and what the SQM says. What is that? What is this
Look
box?
at
That's clouds.
Joe.
That's clouds.
You know-
That's
you know what
clouds.
this
Get them
is?
away. Get them away, Joe. That's clouds.
You know what this is?
I don't know what it's a box.
It
What's
cost
in
me.
the bags?
It cost $71 more.
Oh, is that the tilt?
Yeah, I didn't even take it out of the box yet.
Oh, you got one of
that's
the
tilt. You got one, huh?
the Wanderer Astro ones?
No.
No. The one from what is it,
This is the one
Norway
that you
or
can
whatever?
move from camera to camera.
Yeah,
The one you bring the camera in the house and check your tilt and all that stuff.
Yeah,
and
is
then
that
take
the
it back
one
out,
that
put it on the
what
scope.
is it? Was it Denmark or Norway or something?
It's Norway.
Norway, yeah.
It shipped Monday and it got here Wednesday night.
Nice.
Figure that one out.
Sweet.
That's nice. You definitely have to let us know how that everything goes with there, Joe, and how
I actually
you get.
I had said to Norma and Bob, I don't think I have a camera here that I could test it on, right? And then I go to look to the right, and I got my ZWO 094.
Okay.
So just for testing, I'm just going to try to test it out this weekend, see how it works.
Yeah.
And then I'll send it out to Mountain Home and get the Zeus checked out. And then once I get the other camera for the plane wave, get that one set up. And then I guess Norm's going to say, hey, ship it to me.
Let me borrow that thing.
Let me borrow that bad boy.
Send that up to Oklahoma.
It can go from Oklahoma and bounce over here to Georgia. We'll keep it out here in the southeast. We'll keep it in the south here.
I'm gonna be very honest with you. Once I get my stuff done, anybody else wants to use it, that's fine.
It is rentable.
Yeah, there it is. It is rentable.
I'll tell you what, I'm half tempted to sell all my refractors and get that the Carbon Star 800.
Oh,
or the 8 inch.
The 8
Yeah.
inch.
Scott, by the way, you're muted, Scott.
Yeah, Scott, you're muted. I didn't know what you were saying. Scott, you look like you were muted.
Now you're not muted.
As much fun as I'm having with the Carbon Star 6, it's like, God, man.
But as soon as you sell that 81, you're going to regret it.
No, I know. And the 127, I love the 127 for Galaxy season and stuff with that 950 reach. It's nice for Galaxies.
I got a ED 127 if anybody wants to buy one.
Oh, you got a 127?
It's a doublet.
It's a doublet.
Yeah.
What's the focal length on it though?
Crap,
probably just around 1,000 or just
something like that. Yeah, let me look real quick.
Because the ES it's a triplet, but it's 950. Where you see
that's Explore Scientific though.
Yeah, but you see some of the 130s and stuff. They're only like 800.
Well, yeah, it depends. Because I remember my William Optics, my ZS 126, that was like at 970. And that was a doublet.
Was it real long?
It was long enough.
So, but that's the thing. I think if the longer it is, the more that focal length you get.
Yeah.
Where you see a lot of people, they make these 130s and they're short tubes and they just don't have that focal length that the long focal tubes have.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a traveler down there.
Yeah.
What on Doc, Greg?
What's happening there, Greg?
We say, Greg.
Hi, folks.
Hey.
Hey, Greg.
Hey.
1 week till Okie-Tex.
You were at Okie-Tex?
He's getting ready to go.
Oh, you're getting ready to go. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. You how's that that Aussie tent, observatory tent? Because you have one of those, didn't you?
I got hit by a little tornado up, like a dustbuster thing. It bent one of the poles.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Is it under warranty?
They've already shipped me a new pole. I got it.
Nice. There you go.
That's what I was talking about.
For great
That's what I'm
customer
saying.
service. Had a great time at Starfest in Canada.
Yeah.
Oh, you weren't there, Dan.
Yeah, I heard you.
No.
I heard you added an award to your collection.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised. I thought I'd get the video one, but
no, dude, your skies, your landscapes and stuff like that are unbelievable.
They certainly are.
The video, the 30-second time lapse, was one of the. I think it was a transit of the ISS from the sun or something. I mean,
really, that's kind of cool.
It was technically very well done. Yeah.
Nice.
That's a great star party. That's the best I've ever been to.
It really is. I'm such a shame I missed it this year. Obviously, life got in the way this year. It's really a nice star party. Everybody goes there that's in the area. A lot of people go, and it's a lot of fun. And even if you're just there to hang out during the day, listen to Ron Breacher play the guitar, and seriously, he goes with the guitar. He's got a guy with the beatbox, and another guy with another guitar. And I came with my bass one year and played around. So it was kind of cool.
Saw my video compilation of the event that went up yesterday. Have you seen that, any of you guys?
I haven't seen it yet. No.
I was stuck at a closing all day yesterday, so I haven't seen anything.
I'll keep an eye out, but I haven't seen it.
The 4K version's on YouTube. From the guys at the festival, they said it was the best compilation they've ever seen of what goes on there. So
nice.
Check it out.
Cool.
So you like that one better than the Texas Star Party?
Yes.
Really? Okay. Interesting. That's closer for me to go to than the Texas Star Party. So
I mean, it was only like totally clear one night. Maybe 2 nights. But you're not there necessarily. It's more of a camaraderie.
It's a camaraderie. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I get it.
I met 20 people within the first 2 days that were just amazing.
Yeah.
I met the guy who won the Imager of the Year award, who just turned 19 while we were there.
Wow.
It's amazing. I'm scrolling through his cell phone looking at pictures. I look at him, I said, you took all these? I mean, I was blown away at what I was seeing. And then 3 days later, he won the Imager of the Year at the award. I mean, the kid's great.
Oh, that's awesome. Wow.
So I met some
that's pretty cool.
2 of the women I met there, the week after, won APODs.
Wow.
Really? Wow.
Okay. Right on. Right on.
Like, and I don't know how these Canadians do it, because
with the fires and their winters and everything, And
then I spent a night at Ron Breacher's house.
Okay.
And played some music with him. All I had was my little 3 harmonicas. He said, "Bring them."
That's all right.
Hey.
So
it's some blues, I'm sure. I guess, yeah.
And I haven't got all those videos edited yet. I'm working on those.
Okay.
And droned his observatory, so I'm working on those videos. And then I went to Buffalo and met Ernie for lunch.
Yep. Ernie and Pete, right?
Ernie and Pete, and I drone Pete's observatory, which you haven't got to, and that was fun. It was just a great trip. Yeah.
That's
The nice thing
awesome.
It
about
always
the
is.
Canadian Star Party is you're on grass,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
and in Texas you're on dust.
You're on dirt.
Yeah,
You're on
you're on
dirt.
dirt. Yeah.
And
I
you're
spent
going,
the
you're
night-
going to, you're going to
I camped
Okie-Tex,
out
Greg?
a night at Cherry Springs, which I heard about from you guys. I'd never been there, so I actually
You
camped
stopped
out
through
with
there,
my
right?
telescopes. It was totally clear.
Yep.
You're going to
Very
Okie-Tex, right?
Nice.
That's what he said. He said, Normie says, just getting ready to go there.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Greg, your mic's a little on the low side. Can you pop it up a little bit?
How far are you from Okie-Tex there, Norm?
5-hour drive.
It's not bad.
That's not bad.
I think it's a 19-hour drive.
That's about what it is for me to go to Pennsylvania to.
I could go all the way to Nebraska before I hit Okie-Tex.
That'd be a nice one to do too. Nebraska Star Party.
Nebraska's
Star Party.
great.
Yeah.
Nebraska's great. The Nebraska Star Party is probably, at least so far, the best sky that I've seen in the U.S.
You'll like Okie-Tex, guys. They're dark.
Yeah, I heard they're just as good. But the ones in Valentine, Nebraska, was ridiculous. And you know what? I saw them on a bad night too, because they said at the time that it was actually like considered a Bortle 2 because there was some
high clouds. You said, yeah,
there
that
was
were
high clouds with
reflecting
water
some
vapor
of
that was
the
reflecting
light.
the starlight that it was making it brighter.
Mhm.
Somebody was telling me that stuff. I don't know how true it is. It could have been fake news, but you know what? It was definitely
There is no fake news.
Fake news.
it was definitely light. It's not as dark as I thought it was gonna be, but it wasn't because it was dark skies. It was because of the amount of starlight that was there. It was kind of
Leave shadows on the
off-putting.
ground.
Yeah, it's very it's very off-putting. It's very
Yeah.
off-putting. It was kind of like weird, but it was beautiful. It was a beautiful sky. I mean, just being out there was great. You know,
Yeah.
I spent like 3 days there. I got like that's where I got the my seahorse. I only took like an hour and a half.
One of these days, I'll get to a star party.
Yeah, right.
I'll tell you something. I was getting pop-ups of memories on my phone here, and it was 4 years ago this year that I went to New Mexico. And just how like Joe and and Norma, you guys were explaining, here I go. I'm in New Mexico and at the Gila National Forest.
Oh, I miss
over
those guys.
over there. And I've even had a chance to go to the Cosmic campground, which was really cool. And it's Bortle 1. And yeah, you literally, I mean, here, at least when I was at the time there in Belvedere in Chicago, I could pick out Polaris super easy, no problem. I can find it, no problem.
Yeah.
But when I went to New Mexico, I was setting everything up. You talk about crazy stars, like it was just, the sky just had a bunch of pinholes in it.
You're more likely to be able to pick out Andromeda because it doesn't look right. You're like,
I miss New Mexico
what's
sky.
that fuzzy thing there? And you're like,
I could. Me and the wife would sit on our back patio because we lived in Carlsbad Caverns National Park. We lived in the park, and
nice.
They turn off all the lights, everything. It's just dark, and we sit outside every night and had a glass of wine and watch the stars. And you could see the winter Milky Way naked eye. You can see Andromeda naked eye. It's just amazing. I wished I had the setup I got now when I lived out there. I would have never left.
Yeah. Because there were times where I was bouncing back and forth thinking about moving, or at least I was contemplating, wouldn't it be nice to move to Mayfield over where New Mexico skies?
What is that, Joe?
Yeah.
That's that indoor tilter.
Yeah, that's an indoor tilter. Yeah. Yeah, you're muted, Joe. You're muted.
An indoor tilter.
Looks like one hell of a
the
bar
camera tilt. Yeah, your camera tilt. So you can fix your camera tilt. You can do it indoors.
Oh, look at that.
And this here is this is a 448. but
Yep.
you could put this on it.
You got to turn off that. Yeah, you got to turn off
There you
that.
go. Oh, what's that? Oh, M54.
Yeah.
54. So then you just put this on top of it, and
Yep.
then after the 54.
So what does that shoot the laser in?
It shoots the laser into
Okay.
at the chip, and it does 3 measurements.
And that way you can use the tilt plates that come with the cameras to adjust
Right.
the tilt.
Right, and then you're just adjusting the tilt plate until you get the X in the center.
So what did that cost you?
It was $430, and then I got a surprise 71.
So it's $500.
So
Yeah.
about $500. So that's still cheaper than the Wanderer Astro, but
Yeah. And this here, you just like I said. I mean, once I'm done with my 3 cameras, you know, like I said, most likely it'll go to Norm, and Norm will want to do his, and then whatever, whoever wants to borrow it, they can borrow it.
Yeah,
I'm borrowing it
because you don't have to leave it on the camera like you do the Wanderer Astro.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, and that's what
The Wanderer Astro you can do on the fly. It's like $850. Yeah.
Yeah. And then that's married to that setup.
To the image
Yes.
train.
Yes. It's married to the image train. Yeah. At least this way you can set it up. And as long as you don't do anything crazy, I mean, you can set that up. And no matter if you're putting the filter wheel on it or anything else, that tilt plate, as long as it's adjusted properly, anything that's going in front of it's going to be adjusted as well. It's going to be automatically adjusted.
So Joe, I'm looking at your background there, and the only thing that's missing is your Ferrari.
That's right on the other side of this wall in the garage.
You need to have it superimposed right down the middle of all those telescopes.
He can't afford a Ferrari because of that picture.
Exactly. There's his Ferrari right there.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, like,
looked like a guy.
I started this about 10, 12 years ago. And like I said to you, I've been through almost every kind of peer you could think of.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got to mention any names of who I think are the worst and all the problems that I've had. But then I was like, either do it right or just walk away.
Yeah.
And then that's it. I mean, you don't know how nice it is, especially when you're polar aligned and all this and that. And it's a great night. Roll off the roof, boom, start shooting. You know, where when I was set up here, I was at one point I was setting up every night and then taken down every night. And what a pain in the butt that was. And then I ended up getting the dome, and I think I told you guys a story. After I put the dome up, the city decided to put all new street lights up. And I was like, goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Hey, Wilfredo, how are you coming along there, buddy?
Yeah.
All right, so let me tell you, first of all, I want to take this ZWO equipment and throw it into garbage.
I don't blame you there. I don't blame you there.
Hey, Wilfredo, I got an address for that garbage.
The first 10 minutes, right? The first 10 minutes, I was up here setting up the EM31 Pro mount. And it was flawless setup and no problems. You know, I showed you I even printed off my own batting off mask here, you know, and I had it perfect focus, and I'm doing the test on it. And in the background over here, I got my Red Cat 71, the AM5, and I've spent an hour dorking with this thing to get it just right to where I can get it focused, manually focused, and a polar aligned. And it's just insanely cumbersome compared to the EM31. I know it's not crap. It's just that I just rather just do away with it. It's so much harder than that Ease Astro mount. But anyway, right now I'm doing a 30-second up to a 3-minute test on this H2 scope.
Okay.
I did a 3.5-hour image on the elephant trunk the other night, and I didn't show you that yet, but I was going to wait to do it, reveal in the video. But once this test runs through, and if we're still on live, I'll try to pull up an image of a test while we're doing it. But so far, everything's going good except for this daggum Red Cat. I'm setting it up to record overnight a supernova remnant. I think it's 119 plus 10.2 or 119 to 10.5. It's near Cepheus.
Okay.
Right.
I did I did 4 hours on it. I did 4 hours on it a couple weeks ago with the one Rokinon 135, and I could just barely see it. So
Okay.
I'm going to try to do like 30 or 40 hours on it. But
Are you talking about the Spaghetti Nebula? The big
no, not the spaghetti one. It's not too far from the question mark. The bow tie. It's right next to NGC 4.
yeah,
I
okay.
know the
I know what
bow
you're
tie,
talking
yeah.
about. Yeah,
It's
okay.
really faint. You got to have a lot of hours on it, but it's in Bortle 4 here. It's nice and dark, other than this light that I got going on in my face. But man, I'm gonna tell you what, I'm really, really impressed with this H2. And as soon as I get it, it was supposed to be clear 2 nights ago, all the way up through Sunday. Well, the weatherman, he needs to be fired because it was cloudy as can be.
So,
tonight-
what's the ZWO equipment you're having an issue with?
What's it take?
It's the AM5 mount
Oh, well,
is so much more cumbersome after if you have a chance to polar line the EM31, you're never going to want to touch the AM5 ever again.
what's the EM31?
What's the difference?
Yeah.
What's the
It's-
EM31?
It's the Ease Astro EM31 Pro mount is their strain wave version of the AM5.
Okay.
And it is the big difference is the adjustment knobs are fine tuned, they're
Thread.
fine core, fine thread.
Fine
So you just
thread.
barely have to move them. And once you get them adjusted, you don't really have to. Once you get your altitude set, it's good. And then there's no knobs to tighten down, like what's his name, Lee Quiv, the Lazy Geek, said in his video. He's right. Once you get it set, you don't have to readjust and touch a knob, and it knocks it off. But it's so fine adjustments. You just barely turn it, and it's there. It's coarse thread on the AM5, and I'm so used to doing the EM31, I overturn the other one, and it just messes it up. So it's just cumbersome.
Okay.
Yeah, my WD-20, it has fine threads on the adjustments, and it works really well. But it does have locks, but the thing is, once you get it adjusted and lock it, it seems like once you lock it, it doesn't seem to affect it, because the altitude locks are, you're turning one on the right and one on the left, and you're going against each other. So it's basically just, you're not locking it and it's going one way. You're locking it on both sides, so it keeps it centered to where you
That's how the
adjust it.
AM5 is, but it's still, my AM5 does the same way, but one does more than the other. It slips and it throws it off. It's just, my Optron doesn't do that. It's too easy.
Well,
but anyway, it's going good. It's going good so far. I'll see if I can get this going and get this test done and throw a picture up here.
Nice.
All right, I'm up and rolling. I got the WD-20 and the Carbon Star doing Pickering's Triangle, and I'm doing the Eastern Veil with the GT81. I'm doing HO images, so we'll see how they come out. I'm doing 5 minutes each, so on all of them. 30 by 5, we'll see how they come out. I figured out my what do you call it, Dan? My EQ6R.
Yeah.
I got it a little better balanced and everything, and it's been doing a lot better. So
good. Yeah, I'm actually talking to a customer. I'm sorry if I'm ignoring people, but I got an offset problem with the focuser, so I'm just
So, and I don't know if anybody else in the chat, and I mean, if you guys have ever had an issue with the EQ6R where lighter loads, it doesn't like. It likes a heavy load.
It likes a heavy load. Okay.
That's what I found, because when I had the 127 on there, it was guiding better than my WD-20. But I put the GT81 on there, and it was killing me. It was like, what the hell? And it's, that's with an OAG.
Does that seem like a common theme, with some of these slightly older mounts, that they tend to like a heavier load than smaller refractors?
Does with my CGXL, that's for sure.
It likes a heavier load.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, well, CGXL is a worm drive too. So I mean, the The EQ6 is a belt.
Right.
Yeah,
no,
but it's that belt
too.
that drives a worm, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's just still a worm drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
is it saying that,
I mean,
that it's more
you know,
the worm drive? Is it basically you're saying that a worm driven mount seems to like a heavier load than these?
At least the EQ6, I gotta agree with you, Dave, because I had the same thing when I had my 127 on there.
Guide's great.
I had no problems. I was about 37 pounds with everything,
Okay.
and on a 44
that's
max.
all.
You know, I was on a 44 max, right? So,
Yeah.
you know, and I that was a champ. I mean, I wish I never sold it. But you know, it just got too heavy. I got spoiled with the Pegasus mount. So I'm like, it does 44 too, and I can hold it with one hand. I
Well,
mean,
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't blame you there. So
And-
I agree with that. But it's just funny how you would think that mount with just a GT81 and my
That it would be
Eagle and
less
it would
strain
just
on the gears,
crush
right?
it, but it struggles.
I guess
think
it just doesn't.
I think
mesh.
it bounces too much. It
You
just
guys are talking over
bounces
one another too much. You guys are talking over too much.
Yeah,
so.
I think it just bounces too much, and it has to compensate too often. And where a heavier load, it's hung on that gear, and it's
I think
not.
it
not
does a
balancing.
better job of keeping the gears meshed when you got a little more weight on there.
When you get a little more weight, yeah.
That's what I'm
I
thinking.
think you're right, Norm.
I think
Yeah,
that's
'cause, I mean, I've got that big side by side saddle on there, and hell, that thing weighs probably 7 pounds.
Yep.
And I've got my NP 127 and my TV 85 side by side on there, 2 cameras, guide scope, and everything else.
so.
So
That's
it's really
that's
so it's really
that's
so
something.
it's really engaging those those
Till they
teams.
cry, yeah.
Yeah.
That's something I should think about doing. Is I still have that Meade 80mm, that Series 6000, which is a great telescope.
That's a great scope.
I should think about putting that side by side with the GT.
I wouldn't do it side by side because getting it lined up,
No?
it's really tough. I'd piggyback.
Over under.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Because see, I've got my 85 on rings on the other side.
Okay.
Yeah, I got mine on a TGAD.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got one of those, but
that alone is 2.5 pounds.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that thing's heavy. That thing's really heavy.
But I mean, they virtually have the same field of view and everything like that, where I could cut down my image time and I could be doing 2 different sets of filters and everything like that. I could be doing one in RGB, one in narrowband, and I have to think about that.
Yeah,
I do love that old Meade. I mean, that thing is a great telescope.
I have the
optics on that.
one.
The optics on it are amazing.
Yeah, the 6000 series.
I'm thinking about if I put that C8 on that AM5. I'm thinking about putting that red cat right in between the two.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Is that really? That's what you do?
Yeah. Because it'd work.
Yeah.
And there's bolts there. I could bolt it right on.
Yeah, I got my 81s piggybacked on my 12, and then my guide scope is on the side, and then I got all my accessories on that side to help balance it out. And on an aluminum plate, so.
You have what's your 12? A Meade?
Meade, yeah.
Okay. Is that a two? What do they call it?
It's LX200.
200, yeah.
Okay.
And then I got the 81s on rings, and my guide scope was on rings, so I can co-align them all.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Nice.
Dave, what's the focal length of your 127?
952.
Wow.
Yeah.
My 130 which has 5 lenses in it, is 728
Right. That's
at,
what
at 5.6.
Yeah.
My Teleview is 660,
and that's a 130 or that's a 127, right?
127. Yeah.
Dave,
Right.
you were asking about this. You were asking about this doublet. It's 826 at f6.5.
And
Is
don't
it
forget
because
Dave's
it has
got a
more
big
glass? You got more glass in there
Yeah.
Yes.
that is shortening that focal. You're shortening your
Yeah.
focal length.
Yeah,
because
yours
you're
is
showing more glass?
5 pieces of glass.
5, yeah.
Yeah.
So
5, yeah.
it's corrected all the way through, right?
All the way through, it's correct. As a matter of
Yeah.
fact, I think I told you guys, for 1/3, almost 1/3 of the price of the TOA 130, the TS 130, I'll put up against my TOA any day.
So I use that 127. That's Dan. I bought it from Dan. It's his old 127 that you see in his video that he goes out and knocks his head against the thing.
That he forgets to take the cover off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
he forgets to turn the camera on or something. I forget.
But I have it, and he sold me with the flattener is a TS25 1.0 flattener. So it doesn't knock it down, it doesn't reduce it, it just flattens the field. And you get full capacity with that thing. And it's great for galaxy season. Granted, I can't go too deep, but I can get a lot of the smaller galaxies and stuff like that where, it works really, really well. And it's that FCD 100 glass, and it's pretty good.
You guys were talking about weight on a mount, on that one mount where I have the truss tube 16-inch. Plus I have that TS 130. Plus I have the 80 millimeter on top of it with all 3 cameras. Okay. I haven't had to rebalance that. I haven't had to do anything. And that Paramount ME just keeps kicking. I mean, it's just, I just hope and pray, just knock on wood, that it just keeps going. I mean, it's massive weight, because that's actually the telescope that has 5 20-pound weights on it.
That's
wow.
crazy.
Holy
100 pounds of counterweight.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I got 100 pounds on mine.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
For your meat?
Yeah, and all the accessories on it. I've got 100 pounds of weights on it to balance it.
Holy cow.
Wow. Because when I get the Mighty Mount back, I mean, I've got 3 counterweights that I have, just so for the Edge 11, I'm hoping that I can get it balanced, get it mounted properly and get it more center aligned along that, that RA axis, the RA. So hopefully I don't need that many weights. I don't need a full 60 pounds of weight. I mean, because I weighed it out, and we were doing that little thing. I weighed it out. It was around, my entire setup was about 42 pounds.
42.5.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we had it.
I said 42.6.
That's right. I forgot. We had a
competition. That $25 check.
Tom will always know what your system weighs.
So
I tell you what, I took the FLI 16803 off of my TOA 150. This one is, and I ended up putting the Zeus, the Player One Zeus on it.
Yeah, the full frame.
We had to take a 20-pound weight off just to come to balance.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Just for the camera.
What a difference in weight between the 2 cameras.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure.
I'm betting.
The Zeus is tiny, man.
Yeah. But it was crazy, and I have it. Of course, I got the filter wheel, and then I have the MOAG off-axis guider going through it. So, but I thought 20 pounds. I said that's impossible. But you know what? So now I have three extra weights sitting in the observatory. Doing
make a necklace.
Make a necklace.
Collecting dust.
Yeah, the problem is Joe's so short they would drag the ground.
Really? I'm 5'6.5".
That's about the length of one of my legs.
Yeah.
All right, guys, for anybody who hasn't voted yet, don't forget we have image of the week, for this week. We got about 5 minutes left. We've only got 27 votes so far.
I need to go vote.
So don't forget to go
I know,
vote.
I had a friend of mine vote for you, Tom.
Huh?
I had a friend of mine vote for you today.
Oh, thanks.
He went on there. He was like, "Oh yeah, these images are great." I was like, "Who'd you vote for?" He's like, "I voted for the Wizard." I was like, "All right, that's Tom."
Oh, we're off to see the Wizard.
It is. There it is.
M20.
But
No, that M20 is pretty tough to beat.
that was. I know it. I know it. That was fun putting that together, though. With taking that with 3 cameras and everything. You had 58 hours of data.
That's a ton, man.
God.
You see, if your image is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But if I was processing this, Normal would be bending my arm. Get some of those stars out of there. There's too many stars. And that's what they do. I'm processing the image. No, take some stars out. No, take some more stars out. I was like, what the heck? But this looks absolute. I think you did a great job with this.
I actually did take some of the stars out.
58 hours.
You didn't take enough out.
Well, maybe not.
Let me tell you something.
I thought it looked better with more stars.
If it was
more natural. That's nothing wrong with being more natural.
If it was up to norm, there'd be only 3 stars in this image. Trust me.
If it was up to norm, there'd only be the only stars in it would be double D stars.
That's right. Now you're talking.
Oh man.
Well, there's some good images this week. Oh, Friction, he killed that Stitch Stephens.
Oh yeah, that's a beautiful.
Oh, Chris's Galaxies.
Yeah.
Oh my God. With his new C11.
That's an amazing image.
Yeah.
If I would have known he was going to put that up, I wouldn't even put that Wizard on there.
13 hours, huh?
He does an amazing job with Galaxies. His processing is really good.
Yeah.
It's an amazing image.
I can't process Galaxies worth of shit.
They're a little different. There's 2 different ways of doing it. So
I tell you what, I mean,
there's the right way and then there's my way.
It's
Masters of Pixel site. They'll help you.
His wisps that he has in those Galaxies are really, really nice.
I know it.
He really brought them out, and then even that bottom Galaxy at 6, 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
He did a really good job on that. Very nice.
He's a good processor.
He really is.
Yeah, MOP does a great job at their Galaxy processing.
Yeah,
we're up to 30.
We're okay.
All right. I voted.
I voted.
All right.
I voted Wednesday.
Jackie voted.
That sun looks nice too.
Oh yeah, Wilfredo's a master solar.
Oh, I'll tell you, yeah.
What's he using?
I appreciate that.
He makes me want to spend 7,000 or 8,000.
Wilfredo, you definitely are amazing at doing solar.
You got to teach me how to do that because I don't have time to do anything else.
I need to get my solar rig back out. I ain't had it out in a long time.
I'd have to take mine to work. So
I thought about that. Up on the lift.
I tell you, send mine to Starfront, but they don't open the roofs during the day.
All right.
And you know what? In the middle of the summer, where I work, there'd be nowhere to put it because it's enough to park cars in my lot. Let's put a telescope up.
I think I saw him on a video stating that they were considering maybe doing a solar building.
I was gonna say that they should just make a small one for us. So I mean, even though you don't need to do it, but
I think they're entertaining the idea.
Just to have it down set and ready to go.
He took a total of 22,530 frames and used 25%. And I tell you what, that image is slamming. Very nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very nice. I have a Lunt 80 double stacked sitting on a MiT in my garage, covered. I'm going to do solar this summer. I'm going to do solar this summer. I'm going to do
Yeah.
solar this summer.
Yeah.
Oh, it's too damn hot.
I haven't had any clear days, even on
I like-
weekends to do solar. That's the
Oh,
thing.
see, that's been the opposite for me
Oh, same.
Throughout the summer, we've had beautifully clear days,
Yeah.
and then I get home at 7 o'clock, and the clouds
There it
start
goes.
rolling in. And it's like,
That's
oh,
right.
God.
That's right.
Yep. Up until 4 weeks ago, that's the way it's been around here.
Yeah.
You
That's
know.
what nudges me towards that Heliostar. The Heliostar 76. Yeah, it's like, okay.
Mhm.
If this is all I'm going to be getting, because it's 7 o'clock in the evening, clouds are going to keep rolling in, and I got to think of I got to do something different.
Something to fill your time. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, okay, we are at 9:31, so the poll is closed. So let me share my screen. And
No, it's 8:30 here. We got another hour.
You central guys, you central time zoners.
It is 8:30. I'm sitting there watching my telescope. It says 8:30.
Let me share my screen here, and let's go there.
Almost time for a Carvel flying saucer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Whoever wins tonight earned it, because there's some good images.
Yeah.
There are some really good images.
All right. So we had 33 votes. So we had quite a few coming in, towards the last 5 minutes. So let's
Jilted people.
Yeah. So let's see who was our winner.
Tom Peter.
Come on, Tom. Come on, Tommy.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, by one vote.
Oh,
By one vote.
I'm going to tell my boy Jerry. He got you over the top.
Congrats.
Buy Jerry a drink for me, Dave.
I will let him know you got him over the
11
top.
votes to 10 votes from Chris.
Oh my goodness.
Congratulations there, Tom.
Yes, congratulations.
Congratulations, Tom.
Awesome.
Nice job.
Pretty cool.
It was very nice image. Very nice.
Oh, I appreciate it. I thought after I looked at one of Chris's, I thought, shit, I ought to vote for that.
Well, I was between the two, and I will not lie.
That's
I voted
okay.
for Chris's, but Jerry pulled you over the top, and I'll let him know.
Buy him a drink for me. I'll send you the money.
Norm says you could have won by 2 votes, but there were too many stars in the picture.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
I'll remember that.
That's right. Good point, Matt.
Oh, hey, Dan.
Yeah.
Did you tell me on that C8 to go with native focal length?
Yeah, probably. I hate giving away focal length.
Oh, well, I mean, you said I'd be getting vignetting, or maybe it was
which
Scott.
camera?
Huh?
With which camera?
2600.
You're gonna get some.
Okay.
That's APS-C, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
you'll
you'd get
you'll
more
some.
you'd get more with a reducer.
You'll get some.
Yeah. That's what Dan or Scott was saying.
I mean, I just hate using reducers just from a standpoint of hating reducers.
Yeah.
But, I'm a reducer hater. I hate giving away real estate.
But I'm still gonna have to guide with a guide scope instead of an off-axis, because I've got 3 off-axis guiders and I've never ever been able to get one to work right.
They do. It takes
you
practice.
Hard enough.
It must be.
It's frustrating. I know it's frustrating.
They're so good though.
But once I got them, once I figured it out,
but
man,
you gotta figure it out.
It takes a little practice.
We got a new person that came on. I don't want to say the name because I might mispronounce it, and someone will say I'm Wex rated. But
it's Francisco.
Francisco, how you doing,
yes.
man?
That's from work. I think is why it's shortened. Hello, everyone.
Hey, Francisco.
Hey.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Pleasure to meet you.
Welcome. Absolutely.
He's got the whole ZWO kind of shelving in the background there. Yeah, I got a filter wheel there or something?
Oh yes, that is the secondary
he's got an old
setup.
ETX in the background over there.
This guy. Yeah, so I think this is the 533. That's what this guy is. Yeah, with its
Okay.
little, yeah. But that's not my primary is the 2600 on its filter wheel, but that's outside attached
Gotcha.
to the telescope.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's still daylight there. Where are you at?
San Diego, like
Oh,
between
okay.
San Diego and Los
I
Angeles.
was gonna say California with the hat, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
JPL. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way,
Actually,
Dan, I wanted to tell you this thing is all 3D printed.
that's okay as long as it works.
As long as it works.
What is it? Sorry, I
That
just joined.
is a tilter. So it's
Tilt
Oh.
adjuster.
Tilt
it's a
adjuster
tilt-
that you
well, it's not a tilt adjuster. It's
tester.
like a tilt
Measurer, yeah. It measures
it'll
tilt.
tell you where your tilt is, and you could actually use it for different cameras. So you
Oh,
can-
interesting.
So, like in some of the other mechanical tilt adjusters, this one uses a laser
Okay.
and takes measurements of your sensor and
Okay.
how it's set, and you just basically move your tilt plate to match up an X on the software, and you can use it for all different types of cameras that have like not half the price, but like the 2/3 of the price
That's
of
cool.
like, let's say the Wanderer Astro one, which is like $900. So
Yeah, and it doesn't take up those extra 5 millimeters of back focus from you. You can
Yeah.
keep
Yeah.
that little bit of extra real
You
estate.
keep the 5.
Keep the 5. Keep the 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you got 5 on it, you can have it back.
Oh, hey, I got a question on autofocusers.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, now mine goes through, and it makes the
curve.
The
curve.
parabola, and then it goes through and it focuses, and then it red dot below the parabola.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's usually correct. Yes. Because you use ASI errors pretty much exclusively, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
that and the Stella Vita.
Okay, in the Celavita. Okay.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
They do the same thing. So what that is if you made two straight lines at sort of the sides of that U, it's where
Right.
those two straight lines cross.
Correct.
So it's like way below it, and it looks kind of funky.
Yeah.
It's where the X
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, that thing was nothing to set up. I mean,
Which one?
The
Which one? The Stellavita?
no, on the ASI Air, the
Oh, the focus motor?
yeah, what is it?
Yeah.
The EAF?
EAF, yeah. it is.
And
Yeah.
it's the new one, the $199.
Oh.
Okay, the new one, the new
Yeah.
EAF.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that the new one that they have an autofocuser with actually buttons that you could change the focuser on it?
No, I did not get that one.
Who thought of that idea?
Yeah, I mean a rechargeable focuser. Come
Okay,
on.
hear me
Give
out
a
though.
break.
Hear me out.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Okay, here we
Here
go.
we
Here's
go.
somebody who's pro rechargeable EAF.
And
Okay.
he's
Here's
pro
the one-
ZWO, apparently.
Hey, I got all of them. I'm pro everything.
Okay.
Here's the one
Good man,
use
good
case.
man.
I have been out in the field, and you break everything down, and your stupid telescope does not fit back in its case because you have the focuser out. Are you going to plug everything back in to, manually? No, it's kind of nice. And I haven't bought one yet because I went the other way, right? So I'm like buying these Gemini focusers. But like the button's nice for when you're like, okay, I just need to get this put away.
Oh, 'cause you
and
gotta
can push the
rack it
button.
in.
Yeah, you got to rack it all
yeah.
the way in.
Yeah,
That's the
that's-
only use case I can see
Well,
for it. But
I
it's
went
kind of a
ahead
good
and-
one.
I went ahead and got the
okay,
hand
so-
controller for it just so I could,
Hand controller's nice.
stuff it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
that's a good I'll give you that. I'll give you
Yeah,
that.
I give you credit for that one because
yeah.
But you know
but,
what? You know what? For $199, put a clutch on it.
I know. I just
Yeah,
carry an Allen
that's
key.
true. That's
Just
true.
take an Allen
Clutch
key
on
with
it.
you.
There you go.
The Allen.
I mean, that's why I bought that Astro Oasis one for the Carbon Star because it
Yeah,
has
the Astro
you
is
can
sweet.
you can just swoop and unlock it and
Yep,
That
that's
is
it.
nice.
work it away. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
No,
nice.
but then again, it is about $100 more than the ASI Air or something like that. So
Or you just switch to WIFDs all the way.
There you go.
there you
and
go.
then you never have to worry about it, right?
There you go. Sweet.
I don't even understand
That's just
what you guys,
exactly what I got.
This guy?
Yeah.
These are cute.
I don't understand what you guys mean by focusing. I never focus.
Yeah,
Oh,
Joe.
you know what, Joe?
No, he's not lying.
Rub it
I
in,
know,
Joe.
I
Rub
know
it
he's
in.
not.
Hold on, here you
He's
go.
not
Go off.
lying.
Hold
Go
on.
off.
I just muted Joe.
I just muted
Just muted him.
The fan hammer.
His stars will
Oh,
be like as big as
man.
quarters, and me and Bob will go, Joe, how long's been she focused? And he goes, 3 months, 4 months.
Must be
I'm
nice.
not lying to you. This is the truth. He is not lying when he says he don't
But
focus.
that's my broadcasting setup. Okay. My imaging setups, they all run through they autofocus and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But that's why I forget to focus, because I never have to focus anywhere else. So and all of a sudden these guys we're doing an imaging run, a broadcasting run. He goes, Joe, did you focus? Stars aren't that bad. He goes, when's the last time you focused? I said, I think 3 months ago. He goes, and I was like, the other day, but I will tell you, with my moonlight focuser, I don't mind focusing with that. I'm always dead on.
That moonlights are the best, man.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
But with that other
Wish I could
focuser,
afford one.
but with that other focuser that Dan mentioned,
Yeah.
it just kills me.
Yeah.
It just
Not naming names, right?
I'm not naming names, but I'm just it's nice when it works, and then it's like, are you freaking kidding me?
What's
Type of
not
thing.
working?
And it's like, and that's why I sort of like got out of the focusing ordeal. I'm actually trying to get a hold of what's his name at Moonlight to see if he's got a Moonlight that'll fit that TS130.
I'd like to call Ron and see if he can make one for the car.
Is that that's a big refractor, right, Joe? What size is it?
I think
3.5.
I think it's 3.5. Yeah,
I've got a 3.5 Moonlight laying right here in the drawer.
just send it to me.
I will. You want it?
There you go. See,
all you'll have to buy is the adapter ring for it. So call Ron and see if he can get you an adapter ring for it. I'll give you the.
Boom. There you go.
I'll give you the Moonlight. It's laying in the drawer over here.
Hey Dan, why can't you be like Ron? I need something. Just send it.
You know why? Because Joe, I'm waiting for you to buy me the CNC machine that he has.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So hey, listen, I'm just trying to figure out how to make my own custom cables here. Let alone.
Yeah, give us some time here. Give us some time.
Yeah,
you know,
get
one
that-
at a time.
Get that figured out, Dan, because I need some cables, man.
Well, telescope has been around now for 3 years, and I think we've grown pretty well over the last 3 years. We're getting bigger, but we're working on different avenues of kind of astro help, I guess you could call it. But it's gonna take some time to source things, to do things. I don't have the I guess I don't have the reach of, let's say, an Agena or
You'll get there.
High point or
whatever.
Sure. But you're getting there. You're getting there. We getting there.
All in good time, Dan.
You'll get there. But at the same time, you're selling some of the stuff you're selling is superior equipment.
No doubt.
With your Altair filters and Altair cameras, they're not selling that.
No, nobody's selling.
But you are.
Yeah, you
Player
are.
one.
Player one. Mm-hmm.
Yep, player one. So
one Altair. Now Agena's got Wanderer Astro. They just got them, but for a long time I was one of the few that was selling Wanderer Astro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
You're
here in the States. Yep.
Plus, I got the normal offenders. Skywatcher, Celestron. The rest of those guys. Just picked up Lunt. So
I'll tell you, I think I'm just so glad Dave turned me on to those Altair filters.
Yeah.
By the way, are those in yet?
I
Is
think
that LRGB set in yet?
What's that?
Is that LRGB set?
My next shipment. I already spoke to him this morning. So
okay, cool.
It's on my next shipment.
How do you want me to do that? You want me to just put it on?
Yeah, do it online.
Pre-order.
Yeah. Just put it on pre-order. It's fine.
Send me the check, Tom.
order it through him and send the cash to Joe. Okay.
Yeah,
there you go.
yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
And
Oh,
I'll make sure that I drive it to Dan. Okay.
and
Yeah,
then make sure
yeah,
and send that tilt thing to me.
Hey, but I'm done with it. Believe me.
Yeah.
Let's borrow it. That's not a problem.
Yeah, Joe. Yes, definitely keep us posted. As far
On
as
how
once you
well that
get
works,
everything-
yeah.
how well it
Yeah.
works and everything.
Probably this
I'm really
weekend,
curious.
I'm gonna play with it on the 094.
Okay.
If I know what I'm doing. I mean, there's 3 good videos on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna review them and then just try it on my own and see how it works. The only thing I don't like about it is it's not with all camera setups, but with, for instance, with my player one, with my Zeus,
Mm-hmm.
the camera is little screwed into the focuser. You know what I'm saying? Not the big screw. It's not a big. It's the 5 or 6 little screws.
Right.
Mhm.
So when you do it with the Zeus, you have to actually set this thing on top of the focuser, and then as you're doing it, then you have to, with the Allen wrench, you're doing your adjustments. So I don't know how tricky that's going to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but like with a one-shot color, like my 2600 that I have on my TS130, that would be an easy thing because you're not dealing with a filter wheel whatsoever.
Right.
Right. Okay.
So,
we'll
Francisco,
see.
are you new to the channel, or are you?
I've
You know,
watched the live stream twice, and then I joined the
Okay.
Discord.
Nice.
Yeah,
Well,
so
thank you.
I am fairly new to the channel. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Well,
Welcome aboard,
Yeah,
man.
welcome
Yeah.
aboard.
Yeah. So how
I
long
have
you
a
been
plan.
imaging? How long you been imaging?
About 8 months.
Okay.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So-
So
all right.
just this,
What's
like
your-
this year, like halfway through. Oh man, what are we in now? Is it September already?
2025.
Yeah, we're already we're in September
Oh
now.
my god. Okay, so maybe it's
He's
closer
real-
to a year then. Sorry.
Okay.
He's
Okay.
really been imaging 25 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish
Okay.
that'd be awesome.
What's your primary imaging
No,
rig?
no, it wouldn't have been awesome.
The one that, hey, no, I love the old stuff. I've got a
No,
friggin' Starlight Express active optics unit there that I like to play with. I like the
Starlight
old stuff.
Express is not the old stuff, man. You got to go
It is
Minolta
to me.
cameras.
It's new to him. It's old to
new
him.
me.
Come on. That's old school to him.
Guiding with an eyepiece and a PlayStation controller.
Oh yeah, that's
I
damn.
know.
Yeah, I remember that.
I know.
You know.
So my main imaging rig is C11 Edge.
Okay.
Right now it's got a 2600 Duo, and then 2-inch filters.
Okay.
It's not reduced. I have how the hell reducer do I have? But I'm kind of with who was it?
This is probably Dan.
Somebody said no reducers. I kind of
Dan.
agree. I've got the Lupus one. I didn't
Yeah,
get the Celestial one. I got the Lupus one.
Lepus from Optech. Sure.
Lepus. It's nice, but like, so then somehow something's tilted, and I'm like, okay, I can't friggin'. I'm not messing with this. So I just went with the hard, just hard mounted. I'm done with it.
Now the thing is with the Lepus is you don't get that. Even with the 11, your back focus is almost like it is with the 8. It doesn't give you that 146, does it? It's like 100 or 100 or like 105.
It was some weird number. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
like
it's like-
107.3 or something.
Yeah,
stupid.
yeah. So it's not like, if you were using the 0.7 reducer,
It's not.
so you're not getting that.
And
it's the imaging circle is a little bit smaller, so you have
I was having issues.
So it's slightly vignettes, so you have to get some good flats.
Yeah, and like if with my the guider, I only do off axis. So like now I've got the 2600 Duo, but before I was using, what the hell is this thing? What is this thing?
What, the Tube Tech?
Tube Tech.
Tube Tech. Yeah, I was using this.
Okay. He's like, what the hell is this one?
Yeah, I don't remember. Man, I bought this a little while ago. It's good. I like it.
The Tube Techs are good. Yeah.
It's got so many cool features that the ASIR doesn't let you touch.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's why you got to go to Nina.
Hey Dan, Tube Tech actually supplies a lot of their cameras to other manufacturers.
Yep, sure do.
I know. A lot of them they're all rebranded.
Yeah.
That's
This
what
one-
Altair.
This one isn't technically a Tube Tech. It's the other one. It's
Orion.
no, Rising Cam. That's what
Rising
this one
Cam.
is.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is a Rising Cam 2600 mm basically, or whatever they
Okay.
call it.
Okay.
That's what
I
this
remember
is.
Rising
Hey,
Cam.
Dan,
But I got it
gotta-
for dirt cheap, so
Yeah.
Hey, Dan, I got to tell you something.
Uh-oh.
You know the old saying, don't say anything, because if you say anything, it's going to happen to you?
Mhm.
What happened?
2 weeks ago, Norm said, oh, I shoot flats with my 294 and I have no problem. Go ahead, Norm.
Uh-huh. Oh, really? What is it? What is it,
Go ahead,
Norm? What'd
Norm.
you get? What'd you get?
They suck.
All of a sudden, he finally found the Rorschach test
Yes,
we
you
were
got the
talking
Rorschach
about.
test, didn't you?
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks ago on this show, he said, oh,
Yeah, I did.
my 294 work. Oh, the flats are perfect. He goes,
Yeah.
there's flats and they're inverted.
You know,
Mhm.
about a year ago, I was using 294 all the time, and I did shoot flats with it, and they were working. They did good job on the image like they're supposed to. I did them the other night, and it does the reverse effect on the image. So, you know, the vignetting is now white instead of dark.
Mhm.
The donuts are now white instead of dark, and so I don't know what's going wrong with it. And the well value's right and all that kind of stuff, you know, and the seconds are right. You know, they say over 3 seconds for 294. They're all 5 and 6 seconds, and I don't know what's causing them to go wrong. So
The 294 is the massive
it
offender
is. It is.
of crappy flat problems.
Yes,
And
it is.
it always has been, you know, and that's why they said for a long, long time, I don't care what you do, take a minimum of 2 seconds. You have to take it. If you took anything less than a 2 second flat on a 294, it was a disaster.
Right.
Yep.
It was and sometimes if you took like Eric, like the ones that you showed the other night with your H alpha, I mean, it was like an amoeba.
Yep.
I mean, it was like it was really, really crazy, and you know, it was just they weren't at the smooth, you know, circular kind of smooth rendition out to a flat, and you see the donuts. It wasn't like that.
Yeah,
It
but
was
see,
like
the thing about it is the flat looks perfect. You know what I mean? It looks like a flat is supposed to look like. And Joe had the same problem with one of his cameras. The flat looks good. It just reverses the image somehow.
So weird.
Yeah. But you know, it's sad because the 294 is such a great camera. The sensitivity on that thing is phenomenal. You know,
Yeah.
that was I think my first nice cooled camera was a 294 one-shot color.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, this is great. I really enjoyed that camera.
They really got a great sensor on them.
Yeah, I lent mine out. I'll never get that one back.
I might lend mine out.
Why don't you lend me something, Dan? Me and Norm need something. I mean,
yeah.
I lent it to Pete, and I don't know.
Why don't you? I'll tell you what. I'll trade you a 294 for a 571.
I'm sure you would.
Yeah.
Even up.
Even up. Straight across.
Straight across.
Straight across.
Sorry, mine's actually taking shots right now. Actually, it's not taking shots because it needs to be collimated. But I'm looking at I'll show you. It's
that's the APS-C sensor, right?
Yeah. So
yeah, that's what I'm considering.
What camera is that, Dan?
So that is. I know it's that's the Starfront scope. That's the 571, the Poseidon.
Poseidon, yeah.
Oh, that's the one I want.
Yeah.
Yep. It's got the Deep Sky Dad flat panel on there on the Nix 101 with an eagle on top. You know, it's got a
airplane.
Yeah, got something going on up there.
Airplane, yeah.
Yep. And so it's just waiting for them. They needed to do some collimation.
There's a satellite. There's a satellite at 9 o'clock. See it?
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
Going across. But you can see the Milky Way going across, and this is just the pier cam.
Jeez.
So, but kind of cool.
Do you ever get overwhelmed having just access to so much clear sky, like so much dark sky?
I have, and I've only had the scope up since May.
Okay.
No.
What?
Never.
Never. You don't ever.
You don't get overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed.
I feel like it'd be overwhelming.
Yeah.
Because
a little bit.
I've had the scope for 4 months.
Yeah.
I've gotten more data over the last 4 months than I had in the last 4 years in New York.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine doing almost 100 hours in a month on one object
I couldn't.
and not losing a wink of sleep saying, oh my God, this is going to take me 7 years in New York to do.
You know what? And you know what? Saying something like that, that's what, having, something like, a place like Starfront, that's what makes it worth it.
Exactly.
It pays for itself in a way, because you're saying, in the last 4 months, you've got more done than you have in the past 40 years.
Yeah, but
that makes it worth it.
But Eric, I mean, yeah, the skies are a credit. There's no doubt about it. That's the important thing. But once you get your setup automated, go to bed.
That's it.
Go to bed. You don't have to. I mean, there are times that I pre-program everything, and as soon as the roof rolls off, it just goes and runs. But that's the thing is having a good programming thing that'll just run your equipment for you.
Set it, forget it.
Yeah, set it, forget it, and
hope you don't wake up where maybe you had a cable snag and something.
I haven't gotten there yet. Mine's automated, but man, I haven't gotten there yet where I could go to bed.
And you know what, Norm, it looks like it too.
I sit there, the one thing I got to figure out is, and I haven't figured out, I haven't done the research and I don't even know if it's capable. I don't know. I'm not a computer programmer. I'm not a script writer. I'm not a GitHub guy. I don't know any of that stuff. Don't have the time to do it. Even if I had the time, I don't even want to do it. I'll pay somebody to do it. But I want to find out some sort of way for Nina to run on its own and start the sequence. You know what I mean? So I don't have to go up and press play every day.
You need to go back to what is that? What's on Sunday nights? Astro Imaging Channel.
Yeah.
2 or 3 or 4 weeks ago, they had this girl on there that was writing.
Yeah, that girl. Yeah,
she was writing all these sequences and stuff where she don't do anything. It just does it all by itself.
Yeah. But it's got to be up and running, doesn't it?
Yeah, she leaves it running.
Yeah, but you can, like, say for instance, I don't do it because my computers run 24/7 at the observatory. But you can actually program, like I use Voyager. Okay. You can Voyager will actually turn your computer on.
Yeah.
Okay. And wait till it's all, and it sets all those times up and then just keep going. And then at the end of the night, when it's astronomical light, is it, whatever it's called?
Yep.
It'll take its last image and then it'll start shutting everything down, close the flap, warm the camera down. And then the very last thing it does is shuts the computer off.
Well, Nina will do that, and I got that. But the whole thing that I wanted to do is because I shut my computer down because of the heat down there. I'm sorry, I just shut it. Once it takes the last picture, it parks the scope, turns off Nina, shuts down the Eagle.
You have a fanless computer?
What's that?
You have a fanless computer?
No, it's an Eagle.
The Eagle has a fan.
There's no fan in it.
No, there's a fan in it, but it gets to 100 degrees, to over 100 degrees.
What do you think it gets in Mountain Home?
What?
Where I'm at, it gets hot as hell.
Still.
I'm still not being a computer guy. I'm sorry. I'm going to shut it off at 117-degree weather. I'm just going to do it. I don't, and it's an Eagle. It's a $3,000 computer. I'm not going to sit there until it burns out. I'd rather turn it off. I turn it off. I turn off my Casa power strip. It shuts everything down and it turns everything back on at like 6 or 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock at night, right? So it turns everything on. It turns the Eagle on. The Eagle goes on, but Nina won't start. I got to go in there. I got to press play, and I got to run Nina. Once I hit play, I could go to bed. I don't even look at it.
Right.
But I got to sit there and I got to hit that play button. It's just, I'm just too lazy. I don't want to hit that play button no more.
Oh,
Hey, Joe, what are you running for computers?
What?
What's Joe running for computers?
HPs.
Yeah.
Regular desktops?
Yeah.
Desktops,
yeah. Look right there behind him on his right shoulder there. When he pops back up, you'll see him.
Yeah. Is that an air conditioned controlled room that you're running?
Absolutely not.
No, it's sitting right there by the mount. See it?
Absolutely not.
Each one's by the mount?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's one
okay.
computer by each mount.
I see like a room in the back end.
That's
Yeah, the back
Bob's.
also has computers in it, but
That's Bob's room where he
that's
controls his
Bob's.
telescopes.
That's Bob's.
Okay.
So my computers are all at the mount, and it just makes things easier for me when I'm uh, transferring files and all that kind of stuff. And it just works for me because what I do is I end up then in the morning when I'm having my cup of coffee, whatever images that I take, I transfer them over to this computer here, which this here is a an i9, and I mean it's a hell of a computer. Um, I love it, but and like I said, and those computers they're all three of them, all four of them are i7s, okay, and I think they were like $800 each, okay, and now on each computer I have two external 2 terabyte drives, so everything goes on there, and that's it.
And then you just transfer.
Yeah,
I can't
And
trust
now
an external drive.
when you transfer it, you everything wipes out. You just do a straight transfer.
I usually wipe everything out like after like 2 months or something like that.
Okay.
I'll go in there and I'll see what I have and what I don't have on this computer, and then I clean it up.
Now, Joe,
or Francisco, you say you don't trust external drives, or
I can't, no, especially not exposed to the elements. I use these little like Intel. This one, I think this one's an Intel. The one attached right now to my main rig is a Ryzen, just like a little mini computer.
Yeah.
But I always get the ones that have 2.5 gig NICs, and then I run an Ethernet cable to the rest to my network, and then I have a server. I call it a server. It's just a computer with a really good processor and a really good graphics card that's got 100 terabytes. And so every single machine in Nina, I tell it, you write every single image to that server. So those computers only have maybe 256 gig little SSDs in them. But then I run everything there, and then from there I have, it's RAID 0 and RAID 5. So like it's very redundant. I can lose 2 hard drives in that array and I don't have to worry about it. But I don't, because the other thing is like when one of these craps out, because they're not the best. This is the name of this is all consonants, no vowels. I don't even know how to pronounce it.
But that's the mini computer though, right? This is the
mini computer. Its only job is go ahead and grab that image from the camera and go ahead and shuttle it off to the server. And it's running Nina, right? I run all that stuff, but I can't trust external hard drives because like USB cables will take a crap at the worst time possible. Like there's always going to be something that breaks. I don't know.
So I use those little Samsung little T7, T5, 1-2 terabyte little SSDs that I just plug into each computer that I'm using. I'm running two rigs at the same time. And they just download everything onto that. And when I'm next day, or when I want, or when I have a chance, I just unplug those, put them in my processing computer and run off those. And they're solid though. I mean, I've never had an issue with them.
There's a new one I got.
Crucial.
Crucial.
Oh, Crucial makes great stuff.
Yeah.
Too.
I used to always buy all my RAM from them.
Yeah.
And but these little X10 Pros, it's 4 terabyte.
That's pretty good.
It's about the size of a credit card.
What did you pay for that?
B&H 230.
That's a good deal. That's a good deal.
Yeah, 230 for 4 terabyte.
Yeah, no, that's not bad. Hey, Joe, let me ask you a question about Voyager. Do you have just the basic Voyager, or do you have like the advanced?
Advanced.
Okay.
Voyager.
That one's like that one's like the $299 or $300 version. Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And it's 30. I think it's $35 or $45 a year to renew for support.
For support.
Just for support, though. You don't have to have.
No, you don't have to. No.
So, but otherwise, it's $300 for one
forever,
time, and you get it forever.
And then I had the Viking, which the Vikings are used to are connected to my web power switch.
Okay.
To control the 110 current.
Okay.
And then my other Viking controls my what's it called, Norm? The 4005i rig runner.
Rig runner, yeah.
rig runner that controls all my 12-volt stuff and turns everything
all
on and
powerful.
off.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
it'll and actually Voyager, and I'm sure Nina's are just as easy, but actually like the drag strip that you can set up everything and you can actually have it turn everything on at it like with in sequence,
Yep.
stuff like that. And but yeah, it's nice. I mean, probably if I probably would have discovered Nina before Voyager, maybe I would have tried Nina out, but
You just locked into Nina. You're locked into Voyager. You're so used to it now.
Voyager,
I know it
Voyager
inside
works
out.
great.
Yeah.
That's a
I
great
know it
program.
inside out and stuff like that.
Yeah, I remember when we had the guy on from Voyager and he did his whole presentation.
Yep.
I mean, it looks amazing, and
It is.
but it's very, very similar to what Nina does.
It is.
It does.
Yeah, but it's way more powerful. Voyager.
Well, yeah, it did have some other intricacies within it that you're like, oh, wow.
I will
Nina's
tell you
not
though
doing that, but
I will tell you that the interface on the user interface on Voyager is a hell of a lot more friendlier than that on Nina.
you think?
Yeah,
Really?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, because
I
Nina,
didn't
man,
get that feeling.
people are bouncing all over the place. You just go to tabs in Voyager,
Interesting.
And yeah, I find it. I'm watching all you guys use Nina. That's better.
And like I'm saying, I'm telling you that if I probably would have found Nina before Voyager, I'd probably be with Nina today.
Yeah.
But when I look at when I look at Dan's screen or your screen when you have Nina up,
Yeah.
the screen looks way too busy for me.
It gets crazy. Yeah.
There's too much going on.
Voyager is user friendly.
But you can make your screen what you want it to look like.
No, I understand
I mean,
that. I understand that. It's just like I was saying to you. I was saying to Eric. I mean, I could set up the Sky X with my eyes closed, and I could set up Voyager with my eyes closed. I don't even. So I'm so used to it, and it's been so good to me that I'm not going to change.
Right.
No,
Do they do
I mean, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just saying, do they do a free trial? This sounds interesting.
Yes, they
to me.
do.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I will
they
have
do.
to check that out.
I think I don't know. I think I want to say it's 90 days, Norm.
Yeah, I think it's
Okay.
90 days is what
90
I
days.
did before I bought it. Yeah.
And there's a lot of videos on his website to show you how to set everything up.
Yeah.
So before you even apply for the trial, look at the videos. So
Yeah.
that when you do apply,
watch
you're not
watch the
wasting-
guy's presentation and see and yeah, 90 days is a great trial period
Yeah.
because it gives you plenty of time because they know
In Southern California, that's like 3 clear nights.
Yeah, well, in Northern Virginia, that might be 3 clear nights.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I'm reading here right now. It's 45. It's a 45-day trial.
Yeah.
45.
45. Okay,
I was
so
wrong.
that's still
Yeah.
fair.
It's still
I mean,
nice.
that's still
That's
fair.
enough for you to figure out if you like it or not.
Yeah.
And in our case, Eric, since it takes the Sky X to run a Paramount, it talks to the Sky X.
Nice. Okay. Okay.
But we choose it to have it talk
Yeah.
to Sky X. Otherwise, it's got its own
it's got its
Player
own
One
right.
firmwhere. I mean, you can actually directly have it connect to the camera. But because
Now,
go ahead.
can you get away with using just not the advanced but the base
That's
version?
that's what I use.
What the advance gives you is the probability to schedule everything.
Yeah.
So like say for instance, in mine, I have something like 90 objects in the one computer, in the one, and the other one I only have like 5 or 6 objects. So what it'll do is it'll pick whichever object is optimum that's starting up at 30 degrees, and then it'll follow that through. And if it for some reason it starts at 90 degrees and it all of a sudden it reaches 30 again, then it'll go to the next object that it can pick up and start shooting that. So that's what the advance gives you. Okay. Where with Norm, the normal one, he can set up an imaging run on one image.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you're basically setting it up to shoot
For a night. Yeah.
For a night.
Yes.
Can you set up so Norm, can you set up like multiple images like back to back, like in a sequence, or is it just one image flat out?
One image flat out.
One image flat out. And then you have to reprogram it to
It's basically the basic sequencer in Nina,
Yes.
And then, but even the basic sequencer in Nina, you could add.
Yeah, you can still do
target.
multiple
You
targets.
can
Like
still
when you're
do
done with
multiple
that, move on to the
targets.
next one.
You know, but it sounds more like the target scheduler in Nina, where you're able to kind of sit there and use moon avoidance, use altitude.
That's what Voyager has. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
You're
could
right.
use altitude. You could say, okay, well, if the moon's out at all, you could say, well, don't shoot O3 when the moon's out. Don't shoot LRGB when the moon's out.
Right.
You know, just shoot HA and S2, or if you got, you know, Sloan filters.
That's what Voyager does too. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
So, like I said, the regular Voyager is not hard at all to deal with whatsoever. When you get into advance, then you're dealing with you're going to an object. So, what slot you got to put it in? Is the object and HA S2 O3 or is it LRGB? So you're setting that up. You're setting up the moon avoidance. You're setting up where you want it to start at 30 degrees. Then there's, I mean, and so each and every object that you go to, you're setting it up. And there are some objects that would be set up like you could use the same setup, just flip it over to another object and create another object type of thing. I mean, it's nice that way. The advance is nice that way. The only thing that I get a little pissed at sometimes is that I don't do my calculations right, and I won't have enough data, and I have to wait till the following year to pick up the rest of the data.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, that's that happens. Okay.
But that's user error. Put it that
way. Right. Okay.
But the beauty is with a sequencer, though, I mean, you're just collecting data all over the sky continually, you know, and you're building that database up. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, for 45 days to trial it out, to see how it goes and see how it works with, you know, the SkyX and everything, and hopefully have an opportunity to really get into it so you can see the ins and outs just for the basics. Not a bad deal for 45 days.
I use an off-axis guider on all my setups.
I'd be curious to see if Nina does eventually become
communicable
with SkyX.
Oh, you may have to communicate with SkyX. Okay.
Yeah.
And like some people always say that, I can't get a guide star. I can't get a guide star. You know what? With Voyager, it has nothing to do with the program, but with my off-axis guiders, I have never, ever had an issue not finding a guide star.
No, I never have.
Never. And then there are sometimes I see people, they can't find the guide star. And I'm like, what? I'm like, the sky's full of stars. How can you not have a guide star?
Right.
I have that problem. But
do you really?
Well, only because it's the stupid 2600 Duo. And the filter set I bought came with 3 nanometer SHOs. And I was like, okay, this is just useless now.
But you have the mono?
Yeah, I have the mono.
Oh no, I have the 2600 color. So
I have that one as well. I like the duo.
I don't use the filter wheel, but I be honest with you, I love the guide chip in that duo. I mean, it finds stars easily.
Yes, with the duo, I haven't had, or with the color, I haven't had any problems. I can throw I've got my whole collection of the SV Boney filters. I'm cheap, whatever.
So that was the big controversy with the Duo.
Yeah,
right.
Is the
band pass the tight band pass the 3 nanometers? Will it be able to pick up a guide star?
Well, they were saying that 5 and above. You would. I've never tried it. I don't have one, but
5 and above. But when you live in light blue skies, like I've definitely, and obviously Francisco is, and you know we're using 3 nanometer bandpass. There's no.
I'm also chalking it up. I'm chalking it up to it's on an 11-inch SCT. No. So if I put it on my FLT 110, my little William Optics, you know,
you have more star field to choose.
I bet it might find something. Yeah. So I'm chalking it up a little bit to that. I might just bolt an off-axis guider to the front of the filter wheel, which sounds like a crazy thing to do, but like I don't know how much is a
it is. That's a crazy thing to do.
Filters. Yeah, but how much are those filters? Like $700, $800.
Yeah, but you know what? That's not gonna solve your problem where the filter wheel is in the front or in the back. You're still gonna have to go through filters.
No, the OAG is no. As long as the OAG is in front of the filter.
Yeah, if I put the
wheel,
OAG in front of the filter, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll
Okay.
pick up stars, no problem.
It's running
It'll be
naked.
unfiltered.
Oh,
Yeah.
so if he puts the OAG in front of the filter, he's not
Where OAG usually goes.
He's going to use a different camera to guide with.
Yeah, that's what I was going to get to. You should just get a Poseidon and jump. Come to the dark side. Get away with the ZWO.
Yeah, get away from that ZWO stuff.
I'm already in the dark side. I got
Poseidon. You said you like that your tube tech stuff, so get an Altair.
Rising cam, yeah.
I like whatever I can get used on the Cloudy Nights classifieds.
There you go.
There you go. Hey,
by the way,
I hear you.
Asking, I think Jose no, Timothy's asking what's William shooting with?
William shooting.
I'm sorry, talking about me?
Yeah. What are you shooting with?
It's good image.
Oh, okay. So the one you just saw, that is a 6200
full frame
PC Pro at full frame. That's the ZWO camera. But there's no filter in it, and I was doing that was a 2-minute Andromeda image, and I'm doing a 5-minute test now. That's on the H2 scope.
Okay.
Alfredo has such good taste.
Yeah, it's on the new OCal, right?
Okay. Yes, that is the new OCal. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm staying off of. I'm on mute because I'm cursing a lot because the mosquitoes are tearing.
No!
He's getting eaten alive.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go get my pterodactyl rigs going here.
Yeah. Well, guys, I know we're about...
just before we go. I know you guys were talking about external, and I love that thing.
Oh, is that the one, the M2 external?
Oh yeah, those are great too.
Yeah, I'm like Daniel. I only build my own externals, and I still, even then, I'm like, I don't know if I can trust it. It gets too wet here at night.
Yeah, but you know what? Like in Starfront, right? All I did was put, because I got a Synology NAS here in New York.
Yeah.
And I literally sit there and I just put a Synology folder.
Yeah.
On my drive, and it goes right to my NAS.
That's a great solution. Yeah.
It goes right to my NAS, no problem. And then I got double redundancy on the drives, so I'm and that's what it is. So God forbid one of them craps out, I'll just swap it in, and be done with it.
There you go.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hey, real quick, Joe, do you know, or Norm, is the trial the full-blown trial, or is it the basic for Voyager? You guys have an idea?
It's the basic.
It's the basic one versus trial, just to give it a shot. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, hey, Francisco, so happy to have you on, man.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, man.
For joining us.
For sure.
Hey, don't be a stranger. Don't be a stranger, man.
How often does this sort of thing happen with the Zoom call?
Every other week.
Every second and fourth. Every second and fourth Friday.
Count me in. I'm sold.
Right on.
Awesome.
Well, I look forward to seeing and chatting on Discord too. So
yeah,
for sure. Yeah. For sure.
Well, all I got to say is Ross needs to speak up. I mean, he ain't said a word.
Nobody's paying attention to me.
He never gets no respect.
And Matt needs to turn his equipment on and start using it.
I'm a collector, Dave. I told you.
He's got a fine collection, though. That's
all right, guys.
Collecting dust.
I know we're over time, but hey, thank you guys for hanging out with us. Thank you in the chat, for throwing questions and hanging out with us. We're going to do this again in 2 more weeks from tonight. We'll do it again at 8:00 Eastern.
Good discussion tonight.
So yeah, we have some great discussions. Bring your questions, bring your thoughts, throw some ideas out there. You want to chat about whatever is on your mind related to astrophotography, astronomy. Come on, hang out go to their Discord channel, join up, and you get the link, and then you can hop on. So that's it.
And
awesome.
just one last thing. Yeah. Don't forget, next week on Wednesday we have Charlie Bracken coming on
awesome.
For his next. He's got a new book coming out, and he may or may not be making an AstroWorld exclusive announcement at that show. Unsure if I could. I don't know if I could drag it out.
Teaser.
Oh,
And then the following Wednesday, which I think is like the 23rd, 24th, something like that. We have
24th.
Simon Tang, the
Oh,
laziest,
Nice.
The lazy
stupid
astronomer coming back.
Crazy Tang.
and he's going to be showing us his quadruple solar telescope rig, I think he's calling it.
Oh my god.
Man, he's
Out of his
awesome.
mind. He's out of his mind.
He is a madman.
If you haven't
Can't
seen
wait.
him, check him out. It's the stupid astronomer. You've seen him from Woodland Hills. He's a really great guy.
He is, yeah.
He was on Astropalooza last year. And he's a really good friend of the show. Charlie's been on many times.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be cool. So then we just had Steve Malia from Starfield Optics last week.
Yeah, great show.
that was a great show.
Yep, really good show. Showed off his new peers.
His new peers. Yep.
His observatory peers.
I don't think you've had a bad guest yet.
What?
Right.
No, I don't think we have either.
Yeah.
I think we've had one, but I'm not going to say who it is.
Oh, I know who it is.
We're not going to go there. We're not going to go there.
But we had Nico on a couple of weeks ago. So I got to start building up.
Sarah Mass was on a few weeks ago.
Sarah Matthews was on. And I got to start building up Astropalooza. It's now 3 months away. Astropalooza 4.
Yeah.
So
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, guys, thank you all for coming on, hanging out with us. It's been a blast. You know what, Joe, I got to give you, and Norm, you got to give you guys credit. You guys thought of this idea. You guys said, hey, let's do this. Let's do this. So, great idea, you guys. Really.
Norm said it like a year ago.
And Norm said it. I know Norm said it like a while ago.
For a year.
Yeah. So kudos to you, because this has been a hit. But
it's
again,
great.
It's been great. So thanks everybody for coming on again. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Yeah, guys, have a good night. Have a good weekend.
You all do the same.
Yeah,
good night,
absolutely.
everybody.
Take care.
Keep
imaging, educating, clear skies, and we will see you guys on Wednesday. So
sounds good.
Later, everybody.
Bye.
Take care.
Now, how do you turn this off?
Just leave.
And
just
bottom right.
Leave.
I'm doing it right now.
Just leave down at the bottom. Yeah, just down at the bottom.
Fredo, you're cracking me up, dude.
It's a big red X, man.
Just down there at the bottom right-hand corner, the X, or just click X.
Yeah.
Happy hunting, Wilfredo. Happy hunting.
Oh, yeah, it says leave.
There you go.
Oh, duh.
There you go.
Later. Like a tree and blow away.
Later, guys.
I leave you.
See ya. Take care. See ya.
See ya.
Later, Wilfredo.